What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you with another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, the Bitcoin price is right now having a bit of a dump. Should you be worried? I want to show you exactly what I found in the price action. There could definitely be a breakout coming soon, and I want to show you exactly how to get in on this trade, whether long or short. And guys, if you haven't signed up using my links below, look at all of these links, guys. You can save hundreds, even over $1,000 in sign-up bonuses with all of these links, guys. And don't forget about all of my giveaways, guys. You can win a Ledger Nano X, which will be given away on the 30th through the BYBIT Rewards Hub, guys. And a bonus giveaway, the first 20 users who simply just register an account with us receive an extra $5 bonus on top of the $100 bonus they will receive from Rewards Hub, and there's the link right there. And guys, there's definitely a lot of other alts that I wanted to talk about today. I want to show you exactly where I think they're going in the price action, guys. And if that sounds good to you, be sure to subscribe and like, guys, and I'm going to dive right into the price action. Okay, guys, there's definitely been a pretty interesting story that has played out in the Bitcoin price over the last few days. Let's just talk about it for a brief moment. So basically, we had a nice little double bottom or W formation here, point of resistance, and then measured from point of resistance to deepest part of price action to breakout, and that target was very easily hit, guys. I mean, we're talking within just a few dollars here, so that's as good as it gets. All right, guys, and then we had a nice little flag here or wedge, and we ended up breaking to the downside, guys. And if you're using wedge theory, measured from the back of the wedge, and that was easily hit, guys. Easy stuff right there. And then, guys, we had a good bounce. Okay, guys, we had a good bounce. Nice channel forming upward into a nice little double top, measured with point of support. And how you measure that, guys, is just from the top here to the point of support. And guys, when that had a breakout, you can see clearly right there, hit it right there. All right, and then we just had a dump, okay, guys, a rejection. So basically, what was going on was we had an inverse head and shoulders, okay, right here. So here's the shoulder, here's the head, here's the shoulder, and then the point of resistance right up here, okay? So basically, this was like a fake out. We pumped up above, got several rejections of higher prices, and then we are now starting to dump down, okay? What's interesting is we did get a bounce off of the last sign of reverse pressure, and that's a good sign. So let's see what actually happens here. We need more volume to come back into the market. Remember what I always say, guys, combine your volume in with all of your pattern analysis as well as your indications to get a clear story of which way the price action is moving. But guys, this rejection was very clearly indicated in just about every indicator out there right now, but let's just talk about the EMAs for right now. Let's talk the 7 crossing the 20. Right at the point of resistance for this pattern, ended up being rejected and having the cross and heading down. And we are on the 15-minute just for the reference, and we broke through the 55. But now you go to the 1 hour, you can also see the inverse head and shoulders a little clearer right there. You can see that we are still below the 55 moving average, guys. And if you pull off everything for a second, including the 7 and the 20, just like I always say, when we break below it, we need to have a reversal above it to break the short-term bearish trend. Okay, just like over here we broke above, over here we broke down. Okay, so now we're waiting to break above with a little bit of volume coming into the market to indicate that, hey, we are getting a reversal. Okay, because remember, this big purple line here, we have broken short-term trend. Okay. Now, a lot of people are very worried, but in reality, guys, as long as we can stay above the legacy line down here, we are still in good shape. But in short, if we do break the legacy line, that is not a good sign. Okay, guys? So when we're talking immediate price action right now, there was also one other pattern that I had found. We have to go to the 15-minute to see it, and a nice little double bottom within the inverse head and shoulders, and they also yielded the same target basically. So that was a nice little indication that we were getting this little upward move at least. But the reality is we didn't get enough volume down here to have the breakout, and right now we are getting a rejection. Okay, so what I am seeing right now, guys, Well, first, give yourself a second. What do you see? I see something forming, possibly. Let's go to the 1 hour. Now let's go to the 15-minute again. Okay, do you see it? Let me draw it out for you. So this has not formed yet, but we could be forming a head and shoulders pattern. Okay, assuming we get the price action moving in like this. Okay, point of support measured from the top, assuming then we get a breakout, and then that would be like right around here somewhere, guys. Okay, so just in simplicity, I know that was kind of a crappy drawing, but just so you guys can get the idea there, that's something I'm potentially looking for here in the near future. And then I'm using many other indications to see. Let's just talk Bollinger Bands for a second. We have broken the median and are riding the wave down here, and we have had several points of oversold territory, so maybe we could get a little bit of more volume here. Hopefully the next bars are green and we can start to move it to the right. Okay, guys, but work must be done. Volume must come into the market. Again, if you're looking for a position to the upside, we must break through this major resistance here. And if you're looking for a position to the downside, play the patterns. Okay, guys? So again, I know we got a lot going on here, and let me turn off the Bollinger Band just to make it clear again. If we end up playing the inverse, it's almost rejected already, guys. That's the problem. So we're kind of waiting for this pattern to play out, and sadly, that is a bearish pattern, so we could be looking for a lower trajectory here. For instance, we could end up down at 54,000, okay? So again, if we hold the reverse pressure, that's really good, but then we also have one big major line of support there, and hopefully we can get back up to basically which is the VPVR major resistance support, and if we can break that, that is a great sign. And guys, use your indications to see which way that price action is moving and play your patterns within patterns, okay? There are larger patterns and then smaller patterns within them. Start on the bigger time frames, work your way down, and then go back. I call it crossing the road, okay? Just like we tell our children, look both ways, okay? And guys, just real quick, one final pattern that I've been seeing as I've been looking at it is a possible another big wedge, okay? So for instance, very clean, okay? We have 3 touches both sides, guys. This is definitely something to be looking at as we move forward. This is definitely a major point of resistance, major point of support, especially since we've gotten the bounce right here. Remember the reverse pressure as well as the new pattern, okay, guys? And let's see if this pattern plays out. We really have to feel this one out, and not only that, but watch the indications to see which way the price action is going. And then remember, go straight down here, all right, and look at the volume to make sure to get your confirmations, guys, okay? You need the volume as a confirmation for a movement, aka a breakout. Let's move over to Doge just real quick, guys. I'm going to put this on the 1 hour. And guys, basically in my video here, I was saying if you want to do the 1 hour play, now's the time to do it. Congratulations to anyone who took that and nipped profits all the way up at the green. You made some excellent profits, guys. We're talking, you know, basically 70% here. So congratulations to anyone who nailed that trade. But for now, we have broken below the 1 hour. We need to get a short-term reversal to bounce back. But look what's really interesting, guys. I drew this line out for the possible entry for the 1 hour in my last video, and lo and behold, we literally bounced right off it again. So congratulations to anyone who caught it for a second time. And sadly, even me, I did not get the 4 hour I was hoping for. But guys, if we don't break this right here and we keep moving down, maybe I will get another opportunity to get some more Doge, just like everyone else who's eager to get some cheap Doge right now. It's obviously very popular. Let's move right along. Okay, guys, so Electroneum, definitely playing the trend. Definitely playing the trend, okay, guys? So this is my first time looking at it. Let's see what we find right here. Okay. So possible very dirty head and shoulders, not very clean. Possible little double top here, measured right like that, so something like this, like that. Again, not super clean, but we did have a nice little projection right out of it like that. And then you can see the breakout actually came right down to it. Okay, so that's the reality I'm trying to get you guys to see here. So that's what I found right there. And I kind of do see a little head and shoulders right here. Okay, so another one right there. Again, dirty. Very dirty, not very clean. And that's the reality with some altcoins, guys. They don't end up super clean the way we'd like them all to be. Which is why a lot of technical analysis use Bitcoin, for instance. And I think that actually has to be tightened up. That's not right. I really like that if I had to put it right on. Then measure that a little tighter. There we go, just like that. That's a lot better. That looks right. And now we're in a possible waiting for a formation to play out kind of situation. So we kind of just have to wait for that to happen. But if there was one obvious big pattern we could see, which would be a big wedge like this, okay? Excluding that one wick. So we're definitely in a descending wedge here. Hopefully we can get a breakout to the right with some volume, and that would really help Electroneum kind of recover and hopefully reach back up towards some of these resistances, basically, okay? Especially if we can get above this resistance here. And we can just extend that right through. That would be a really good sign for Electroneum. And guys, there's so many other coins to go over. Let's just dive into Filecoin. Okay, guys, kind of had this wedge for a while, but we had another little double bottom there. I'm just going to draw that out for you guys to see it. Okay. Easy. All right, now we're maybe forming another little pattern right here. Okay, or actually just respecting the original one. You could just call this kind of oversold territory. Just kind of move it just like that and then tighten it up a little. Guys, that's how you clean up your charts, okay? So we could just be in a long ascending triangle here. So let's see how this plays out over the next few days. I would really love to see a price spike up for Filecoin. I've heard so many good things about this project, guys. I really think there's a much higher potential. And for instance, when we just pumped up, we were just up at like 240 right up there. 250. We basically hit 250. I was saying 250. We hit 240. Guys, it doesn't get any better than that. And I think as long as we can get back on the trend, remember, the trend is your friend until the end, and we are very close. Hopefully we can get back above. We are above the 55 right now on the 1 hour, so that's a great sign. And guys, let's talk about one more coin that I am thinking about a lot right now, and that is storage. Okay, guys, so a lot of people worried about storage because we broke that immediate trend, and now we have the legacy line, and we're nearing the major support lines, okay? So for instance, we've had several patterns within patterns here. Nice horizontal triangle, target easily hit, forming a nice descending wedge. And guys, if we went, I'm just going to save you time here, but if we went into the 15-minute and the 5-minute, you'd see all these little breakdowns which would show you which way this was happening the whole way through. I'm just trying to save a little time here. This is actually a night video for me, guys. So I'm actually trying to be a little quick. And you know, waiting for a new possible pattern to form out, but I obviously see one jumping at me right now. Possibly we could get another inverse head and shoulders depending on this, how this plays out, and then we could end up with resistance here, but we got to see what happens right here. Are we going to form up? Excuse me. Are we going to bounce off and then form the shoulder and then retest and have a breakout? Okay. And guys, that's all the time I have for today. These are just biblical times in cryptocurrency, guys. I couldn't be happier with the price action. And the beauty of it, guys, is we can make money whether the market moves up or down with leverage these days. It is just an amazing time to be trading and be alive. And guys, I couldn't be happier. And guys, Zion, if you haven't heard of it yet, geez, guys, you've got to check it out. If you want to be part of the student program, get into Zion while you can. The minimal is 5 hours now. But guys, I can't stress enough, discovering your financial freedom is the best gift one can receive, guys. And if you want to learn to trade like a pro and nip profits every single day, and maybe even get rid of that day job you probably don't like so much, guys, we are making that a reality for many people. And it's just incredible, guys, the connections I'm forming with people. It's amazing. I love it, guys. I gotta be honest. So if you want to discover your financial freedom, reach out to me today at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com. My buddy Mitch will be happy to send you your onboarding emails, guys. And remember, if you don't come from a rich family must come from you. And with cryptocurrency, I make it as easy as riding that wave. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.